never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies, then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
Hey, bro. You remember the night you fought Tank?
They're talking about, I want to punish him. This man's never punished anybody in his life, man. You don't punish nobody. You're going to get punished. You got the lowest punch output in boxing right now. But
I'm the most accurate, too.
That's fine. You walked into the wrong guy right here.
This guy don't have no fundamental at all. All he's relying on is a weak-ass hook. That's it. That's all he relying on is a hook. That's all. No defense, no nothing, no footwork, no head movement. He don't have nothing. I'll probably break your jaw. I promise you.
Point to the easy work then. Don't let him bully you, son.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. You know what I mean? I enjoyed every moment of it.
It was a great fight. I hope to get a rematch one day. I didn't feel too good. I mean, I felt a little weak. My legs didn't feel too much under me, but it is what it is. I signed the contract, and that's that.
He's 1-0 on you. Yeah. These are the two biggest names in the division. I want to see it again. Yeah. I want to see it again now, and I want to see it with no dehydration.
Shut the f*** up, bitch. Shut your mouth. Shut the f*** up. Shut your mouth.
What's good? Salute to the family on this good Friday, man. We back to get boxing. It's Just Do. Y'all already know, man. Smash the like button on the way in. Smash the like button on the playback. Sub to the channel. Turn the notifications on. Come rock out with your boy. Let me say what's up to the family and Old School, my brother. What's good with it, Will? Miss Joette, how you feeling, Queen? Good to see you in the building. Crush the legend. What's good, bro? How you feeling? We're going to get to it. Thrill Hill in the building. What's good, family? All things in the building. Kello was good with it, bro. How you feeling, man? Jordan Smith in the building. Yeah, I'm telling you, that was funny. I had to play that. That joint was funny, man. That joint's funny, y'all. I was saving that one for y'all. Salute to the Queen, Tonya Vandross Williams Jr. Peace and blessings, Queen. Good to see you in a bit. Happy evening, Mr. and Miss Just Do family. Salute, little son. We appreciate you always supporting the grind. Salute to my brother Cal Coolett, man, in the super chat early. Much love, much appreciation to my bro. Blessings, Just Do Boxing in the chat. Salute to my guy, man. Much appreciation, bro. Salute.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Much love, much appreciation, bro. Cash Crypto in the building. What's good, Cash? How you feeling, bro? Samuel in the building. What's good? Good with it. How you feeling, man? What's good, Cash? How you feeling? Showtime the guy in the building. What's good, family? Much love and appreciation, man. How y'all feeling? We gonna talk about it, man. I know y'all already seen it, but I mean, I don't know how everybody else is calling it, but I call it how I see things right now. We seen the mass flood of everybody posting about, Tank and Frank for the summer, for June, for the summer, whatever the case may be. And, I'm cool. I could be excited for the fight just as much as the next person, right? I think this is the best fight to make for Tank right now in terms of who's actually available and what makes sense and what should be easy to make, right? So I feel like, all signs should point towards Frank Martin, but, with everybody posting it and, everybody sharing it and talking about it, I don't know how everybody really taking it, if they taking it as it's a done deal. I'm a little 50-50 on it. I got reason to believe that, this many different sources didn't all post this for no reason, but at the same time, the most important TikTok is my kind. He did. I heard that, Cal. I didn't. I don't got TikTok. I thought somebody was joking when they said that. If he did that, if he posted it on TikTok, then it is what it is. I'm gonna run with it too, Cal. But I'm just throwing it out there just in case if this is not, in fact, like, you get what I'm saying. I hear the way Coach Calvin was talking about it last night. You know what I mean? I think they do a hell of a job at keeping things close to the vest, man. They damn sure don't do too much leaking stuff before they want to, right? So I think that's what's going on. I think I've heard this fight has been brewing for a while. You get what I'm saying? For a little while in the cut. So I'm not surprised by it. We junkies, man. People gonna get that information and they gonna, we're gonna talk about it. And again, I'm just being very open to, I get it. People feel like the 100% confirmation ain't all the way there. Some people didn't see Tank TikTok, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. But I think, man, look, this is the way to start off 2024, especially for Tank Davis. I think this would be a great fight for him. It's the one that make all the sense in the world. Frank Martin is an opponent that I see people already discrediting, man. I'm not going for none of that. That dude is a hell of a fighter. He really could fight. I don't care what you think he did or didn't accomplish yet. He's still undefeated. I mean, he continues to improve you know, from fight to fight. You get what I'm saying? This dude is as solid as they come. He's athletic. He's not flat-footed. He got good feet, got good defense, got solid power. He go to the body. He's well-schooled. He's always in shape. Don't give me that. That's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's a worthy opponent. So I'm not going to trash it. I hope this is the fight. I hear them still saying it ain't 100% confirmed, but I get it. You know what I mean? When it's Tank, I get it. I know they're going to approach the situation, you know, and make sure they cross their T's and dot their I's before they get everybody excited, right? Salute to the Queen back in the super chat. Happy evening. Salute to you, Queen. Appreciate you, baby boy. It's doing well. We appreciate
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Showtime, the guys. All right. What did the five fingers say to the face? People call Frank Obama or prospect need to slap themselves. Fat Cash, that's what they doing, bro. Mike White in the building. LaMarcus, what's good with the Slime Entertainment? What's good with y'all, bros? How y'all feeling? Yeah, I smashed the like button. We're going to keep rocking. Tank versus Martin is a great fight. Lean towards Tank. Me too, Slime, man. I do too. It's a great fight. It's one that need to happen. And I'm not here to trash it. I think we just got some terrible fans in the sport of boxing. People don't do a good enough job at giving these dudes their credit, man. I don't got no reason to slight Frank Martin. I mean, the time is now, right? People say how old he is, right? So he need an opportunity like this. You get what I'm saying? All he did was win. So who else should he fight? You get what I'm saying? If this opportunity is on the table for him, it should be. And I'll be happy for him, man. Salute to Frank Martin. I hope when he made that post and said the next one he taking to the moon, this is what he meant. I hope this is what he meant. I hope this is what he meant, man. Tom, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. He said, I hope we get it. Y'all, it's a great fight, bro. People trashing it already. They trashing Frank Martin. Nah, what did he accomplish? Blah, 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 blah. Before it was he ain't fight black fighters. Now the first time, you know, in a while that you get a legit top 10 fighter, you know what I mean? Top 10, top 5 fighter in there. You got people complaining. Nah, man, I think that's weird, bro. It's a good fight. The only thing you could say is Frank Martin might lack the experience on that level potentially, right? But a lot of guys do. You get what I'm saying? Tank Davis would be a tough fight for anybody that get in there with him. And Frank Martin could be a tough fight for whoever he get in there with too. Most guys, if not beat him. So I'm not going to sit here and act like that dude ain't the goods. I'm not going to sit here and act like he can't fight. He can, but Tank just really is special. He gifted. I do believe that. I think Frank Martin is a very, very good fighter, very good athlete. What, like I said, well schooled. His learning curve was impressive. He picked up the sport late, so I know a lot of people holding that against Tank. But listen, he here. You know what I'm saying? And if this is his opportunity, I hope he take full advantage of it. You know what I mean? Go and get in there, man, and send and give us that fight. Kevin said Tank about to send him to the moon. You know how that go. Tank the old collector on the low cash. They don't even get it, bro. He be fighting. He be really snatching those, bro. And all people do is complain, man. Say what you want. He be taking those, man. I'm telling you. And this would be another one, man. Look. You know, I wouldn't overlook Frank Martin form. I know if this is, in fact, you know, I'm going to keep saying that throughout this live as I talk about this. If this is, in fact, the fight, if this is official, if this is the next one for both guys, man, look, just right what the doctor prescribed, right what the doctor ordered right here, man. And again, like I said in the past, man, this fight need to happen for so many reasons, man. Obviously, you know, this will help kill a lot of those unnecessary narratives that we got that we don't need in the sports. And the screenshot, okay, got you. You know what I'm saying? It'll kill a lot of unnecessary narratives in the sport, man, with Tank Davis surrounding his name. So him getting in there with a guy young, athletic, you know what I mean? He's pretty much in his physical prime, you know what I mean? So why not? I mean, I think now's as good a time as ever to fight this dude. Yeah. Yeah. I see it, Cal. I see it. Yeah, man. it's hard to argue that, bro. Like you can't argue that, bro. He did. He posted it on his Twitter. I mean, on his TikTok, and he slipped it in there. You know how he do those little post and deletes. But I got reason to believe he did that. He did that for a reason, man. So I think that's what time it is, man. And we could go ahead and just prepare for it, man, because I don't see what else makes sense. I don't see what else makes sense. Frank Martin been quiet. They say he has something brewing. It got to be this. Like, nothing else that matter. No other fight he could get in there with, and it's going to go to the moon. This is the only one. You know what I'm saying? So this is the only one. You know these fighters be putting out them little cryptic messages, and we be having to catch them. Just a question how that was Tank getting paid less in the Conor event, dead fight. I had no clue what the game paid. I just heard that. Oh, yeah. Bro, with Marcus, yo, you be saying it too. You, in a weird way, I feel better knowing that I'm not the only one that's seen that. How in the hell do they possibly know any of the numbers right now, LaMarcus? How the hell do they know any of the numbers right now? They ain't even get there yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, they ain't even get there yet. And they talking about numbers, how much he getting paid. That's crazy to me. Like, I don't even know I can't even fathom how they got that far. I swear I can't. If it's one thing I haven't heard is any type of numbers. Man, that's crazy. See Urban the Wiz in the building. What's good with the fam? How you feeling? I'd be surprised if Frank get a flash knockdown from the left hook. Frank got power on both hands. Tank is the dude. Yeah, Tank. Yeah, he definitely got power in both hands. He used both hands. He's a two-handed fighter. The thing is, it'd be like an athletic chess match. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin gonna have to be on his P's and Q's. Ashley's corner. What's good with it, Cuzzo? How you feeling? Pulling out that core fight sure makes some sense now. Cash, it do, bro. It do. You know what I mean? Instead of, Cash, I done seen some wild stuff today. I done seen a dude say he glad. Dude say he glad to see Shakur bitch ass lose out on money. Like, he glad to see that. Like, he tried to hustle Frank Martin this and that. I'm like, yo, what? Yo, I've never seen fight fans type some of the stuff I see people type. How could you be happy if a young man miss out on an opportunity? Like, at what point in life is it cool to root for that type of stuff? Like, that just is strange to me. Strange. And people really don't know the business, and they just be talking. He ain't trying to hustle nobody. He just a fighter, bro. You know what I mean? Frank Martin and company kind of fumbled that situation, to be fair. You know what I mean? And he ain't about him being no duck. He just didn't cross his T's and dot his I's. That's why he didn't get the money he was looking for. You know what I mean? Tank can take big hits. So yeah, Tank can take a shot. He definitely could. He definitely could take a shot. Definitely could, man. So like I said, man, I hope this is the fight because it need to be.
I seen clips of it.
Yeah. Is that a fight you'd entertain in the future, Frank Martin?
Yeah, for sure. Of course.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You ever take Earl about him? Like, man.
No, but I seen Earl say some stuff about it. Earl better watch out. Get his fighter hurt bad, like I did before.
When you say controlling your business, champ, how does it feel to be in control of yourself now and being able to do what you want to do, how you want to do it? It feel good, you know. It feel good, but it also it's a pros and cons, you know what I mean. But this is just a test run, so hopefully we get better as the future go on, and definitely I'm looking forward, man. Everybody had that, the Greeks had that time where they was with promoters and things like that, and they branched off to their own. So I see, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a great, you know what I mean, future.
Man, and that Zach B was good with it. Zach, how you feeling, bro? And that little clip right there is fitting for so many reasons. Like I said, all signs pointing to Frank Martin. You seen that little clip right there when they asked him about it. He said, yeah, you heard what Earl said. He said, he better be careful. We're going to get this fighter hurt bad. You know what I'm saying? So, and he also spoke about, you know, everybody be with the, you know, promotional companies and people and things of that nature. So he's basically speaking about being his own man And that's the point where he at right now. You get what I'm saying? That's the point where he at in his career. So respect to him. Like he said, it's just a test run for right now. He said, you know, basically the goal is to get better and better each time out. Now, if you just paying attention to the fights, he gave you Hector Garcia. He gave you Ryan Garcia. If Frank Martin is in fact next, do that sound like a guy that's getting better and better each time out? Like, you get what I'm saying? He's trying to, and when I say better and better, I'm not talking about the numbers. I'm talking about just the fights in and of itself. Do that sound like a guy that's moving in the right direction? Frank Martin would be on the list of guys that people said he would stay away from that type of fighter. He would stay away from that type of style, right? So again, after giving you Hector Garcia, then Ryan Garcia, and if the next fight is in fact Frank Martin, I'm gonna just keep saying if for conversation purposes, just in case they pull a, you know, switcheroo. But if this is in fact him, don't that sound like a guy that's delivering on his word and trying to get better and better as his own man, giving us the fights that we want? You can't say that he not. And I promise you, I want this fight for him for so many different reasons, because a lot of people gonna have to eat crow. Miss me with all the people trying to tear the fight down and hating. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not going for it. Frank Martin was looked at as a dog. He was looked at as, you know, a good ass fighter and all this before this point. Now all of a sudden, because you match him up against Tank, now y'all revert back to calling him a bum, a prospect, and I'm not trying to hear none of that. And again, that for the ones that's pushing that, y'all telling on yourself, because how is it that before this point, Frank Martin was a dog, he dangerous, he this and that? Remember, people had Frank Martin picked to beat Shakur. You get what I'm saying? They had him picked to beat Shakur, but all of a sudden, I find it very convenient now that he's getting in there with Tank Davis, he reverts. Now he's a bum and a prospect again. Nah, man, I think y'all telling on yourselves. Y'all telling me y'all know Tank Davis is better than what y'all been giving him credit for all these years. Do y'all get where I'm going with that? When it was time for him to fight Shakur, yeah, he got a chance. Shakur got to be careful. He could beat him. He got the power. He got this. He could box. He ain't flat-footed. He athletic. He's strong. All right, we get it. You get what I'm saying? That's Earl Spence fighter. We get all of that. We get all of that. He could beat Shakur. He was a dog, all this and that, right? Now he fighting Tank. His prospect. He a bum. This fight ain't no good. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Y'all hating. Just get a fight his credit. I swear, man. Yeah, boxing guys got to deliver us this fight. Salute to my bro Zoom Verse in that super chat, man. My bro, he said, yo. My bro, man, peace and blessings to you and yours, famo. You already know. Tank lower buys everyone from 130 to 140. I said what I said. Hashtag Shadow Realm. You heard what my bro said. Salute to my guys on Verse. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Ace, what's good with the family? All love, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. Chief in the building was good. This is a low key dangerous fight. You get what I'm saying? I told y'all he didn't duck, bro. Even, you know what? I'm gonna go so far to say, even Chief, even if it is not a Tank fight for him that's next, he still didn't duck Shakur. Miss me with that, man. We got to be realistic, bro. You're not gonna tell me if a man said that he at the end of everything, regardless of what we think, if that man feels like as the fighter that he's getting less than what he deserved, and because of that, that's the reason he didn't take the fight, I would respect that and just be like, it is what it is. The business didn't work out. Move on. Maybe they revisit it later on after some wins or something, and he could, you know, have more leverage or whatever the case may be. That dude ain't a duck. He a real fighter, man. I hate the duck word. He's a real guy, man. These dudes allowed to say no when the business ain't right. You get what I'm saying? They're allowed to not accept fights when the business ain't right on their end. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't a duck. Tank was so disciplined, having fat camps. Now he the guy right after he fights and works on things and camp people, man. They know how I be. Troy in the bed. I want to see Fernand and Claymore choke. Salute to Fernand, the OG. Salute to Claymore Rain as well, man. Tank don't fight black fighters now. He fighting Frank. They mad. You get what I'm saying? Cause they kill their narratives. Cause also now they got to move to the next. They got to move the goalpost somewhere else. Oh, now Frank is a bum. Now he's only a prospect. Nah, bro. We not doing that. We are not doing that. No, Frank Martin can flat out fight, bro. Miss me with that. Learning curve. I know he picked up boxing late, but his learning curve been crazy. It been a damn good one, man. It been a damn good one. You miss me with that, bro. Miss me with the nah, and we not doing that. Get a man his credit. And again, I think he trending with this fight. He'd be trending as a fighter, moving in a direction that he said he was going to try to move in, right? He said the goal is to get better and better. And this will be a case of doing exactly that. Now, I mean, giving us better and better fights. You get what I'm saying? And I don't care about no damn numbers. I care about the actual quality of the fight. And I know for sure all of us in here could bet our last dollar that if this is in fact the next fight, and y'all get it for conversation purposes, I keep saying if, just in case they throw a switcheroo, but we all know we can bet our last dollar that this fight, if it's delivered, is going to be a highly entertaining and competitive fight. It's going to be a damn good scrap for as long as it lasts. D for the win in the building. What's good, family? Part twice in the building. What's good with it? We said what round tank drop, Frank. Sheesh. I don't know. Might catch him. Might catch him. You might catch him late. You know what I mean? I don't mean super late, but like, you know, on the later side of things, you know, Tank is very patient. You know what I mean? But it all depends on how he approached the fight that night. But I definitely could see a later stoppage. And I ain't talking about super late, but, you know, I'm talking about after 6. You know what I mean? Nah, and that's just me. Man, I could be wrong as hell, but I think it'd be a great fight for both. Great opportunity for Frank. Great opportunity for Tank to just shut up some more people and continue to prove why he just undoubtedly one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. We already know how entertaining he is. Now, you know, with fights like Frank Martin, with guys with that type of skill set, he get to shut up people and really kind of, you know, quiet some of that chatter of people saying what, because again, if you know, first it was flat-foot Mexicans. Now that none of that applies to Frank Martin. It's all, he prospect and bum. Like nah, bro. Y'all crazy. Y'all clearly, like, if you hate the man, just say that. Just say that. But discrediting all his opponents is the same thing as saying you don't like him to me. Because we know what a good opponent is. We know what a good win is. We know what a real challenge is. You get what I'm saying? And if you can't see that with this fight, you definitely don't like him. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Frank Martin is a hell of a fighter. Mr. Tank and Spence have a good relationship. Tank don't want to break bread with everyone. Fighting Tank is a blessing. Yeah, win or lose for sure. That's a good point. See, that's a good point, bro. Tank only fighting Frank, so we have to stop saying he only fight flat-footed Mexicans. He really doesn't want to fight Frank Martin, right? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, man? They can't pull that one no more, cuzzo, and that makes people mad. So they went to their next, you know, set of narratives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Everyone gonna find out to say about, because as much as they say they all want to see Tank fight someone good, all they really want to do is see him fail. Man, fall. Yeah, man, 100%, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. Because again, that you don't have to praise this fight. I'm not saying praise it, but I'm definitely saying tip your hat to it and salute it, because this is what a good fight is. You get what I'm saying? This is what a good fight is. You know what I mean? You got two real athletes, both guys truly athletic and got skill and talent with some power. You know, Tank, that's his gift. But the IQs, you know what I mean? All of that stuff is going to be on display on the night. You get what I'm saying? Overhyped prospect, he's fighting Tank. Yeah, I'm telling you now, because that's what I said. That's what I just said. Well, now he all of this because he fighting Tank. When he's fighting Shakur, it was a good fight. And I don't want to, even if you think that's because Shakur ain't on Tank level, that's what made that a good fight. I'm still not trying to hear it. If that was a good fight, he makes a good fight for anybody. Don't give me that. Frank Martin going up against any lightweight is a good fight right now. Any top lightweight. And let me be specific. Frank Martin and any top lightweight is a good fight right now. You know why? Because Frank Martin himself is a top lightweight. So how the hell are you trying to disrespect him and down talk a fight that could potentially be brewing? I'm not running with it, bro. I'm not. You know what I mean? I hell no, I'm not running with it. Which may be the warm up for Shakur. You never know, right? You know what I mean? I used to wonder why, you know, those aren't as high as some of these content creators, because you speak facts. I get it now. You get what I'm saying? I could push them lies too, but I can't. I refuse, bro. Like I always say, we're going to take the stairs. You get what I'm saying? I love boxing. Yes, I do think Tank the best, but I'm realist, and I think this is a dangerous fight for Tank because Frank fight. I just think Frank is going night. Yeah, I think it's hard to do too, bro. LaMarcus, I think it's hard for people to do because I think I come from a different perspective, like a mentality altogether, right? I really love the sport. So when you really rock with the sport like that as a whole, like this is my favorite sport to watch, hands down, right? So I think you just can't fully enjoy it if you hate on talents like Tank Davis, is like any of these guys that get that type of hate. You just weird. You can't really enjoy the sport hating on these young dudes. You get what I'm saying? They giving us the fights we want. You get what I'm saying? They at the top of their game. They delivering each and every time they get in the ring. I don't see what be the, you know what I mean, what be all the fuss about. You know what I mean? You guys fight for a year. Frank ain't no slouch, right? Strong, athletic, southpaw. You get what I'm saying? This is a battle of the wits. It's gonna be something thinking, man. It's gonna be an athletic chess match. I'm telling you, where guys ain't gonna want to make mistakes. You know how patient Tank is, how smart he is. He know how to set traps. He know how to lure you in to make mistakes. You get what I'm saying? So this is gonna be a thinking man's fight, man. I get it, but don't count Frank Martin out, you know, in terms of being able to make this a respectable fight. And I think that's exactly what this is, man. You know what I mean? You can't tell me this ain't gonna be a good fight. I don't care how it play out in the end. This would be worth your money. And I said this before. I said this yesterday. Show me a time where Tank Davis ain't gave you your money's worth. You can cry all day, cry a river about his opponents all you want. Because again, my people are proving me right. For the ones that are complaining about this as a potential opponent, next opponent for him, y'all complain about everything connected to Tank Davis. You get what I'm saying? It could have been Gervonta Tank Davis versus Godzilla. Man, he fighting Godzilla, man. They ain't enough, man. They ain't enough. Like, people are still complaining, man. He fighting Godzilla, man. Godzilla, like, people will find something, bro. I'm telling you, yo. Tank versus Godzilla, they still complain. It wouldn't even matter, bro. Fans waiting to see you lose is a good thing. Nah, facts. And when that's a lot of control, see? You know what I mean? When you got people like that, that's a lot of control. That's a lot of control the generation is raised on. Hey, yeah, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, Zach. I appreciate all these dudes because they put on, especially the ones that deliver at a high level, man. You get what I'm saying? Like I said this, everybody in the chat, y'all smashed the like button for you, bro. We just gonna keep cooking. Just tell me when I'm wrong. Do y'all go to work every single day and have the absolute best day you've ever had every single time you go? You get what I'm trying to say? That's their job, right? Even though it's much different than what the average person does, right? They can take punches for a living, right? Only a small percentage of people in the world actually do that for a living, right? But you get the point. Do you go to work every single day and have your absolute best night? That's what we demand from these dudes. You get what I'm saying? That's what we demand from these dudes. We demand them to have the best night of your life every single time they get in the ring. And they deliver, man, more times than not. So my point is, this is why I big the fighters up instead of tearing them down. They get in there and deliver, man. And I hope on the way to delivering these fights that we've seen thus far, they continue to give us meaningful fights like this one that been highly talked about today with Frank Martin and Tank Davis. We need that. Why not? And I truly hope they just keeping things close to the vest on this. But I hope this is the fight because I keep hearing about it. Rudy exposure in the bill. He said, Shakur said, keep that same energy. Send that contract, and he's going to take his heart because he's going to beat him 12 rounds real bad. Yeah, that ain't going to happen, no, Rude. I'm here to tell you, the core my guy, but that fight going to be the most difficult fight that I think Shakur will have up to date, period, if he got in there with Tank. And that's my honest opinion. And I know I ain't too far out from what Shakur said because he said that'd be his toughest fight, too. Pound for pound boxing talk in the building, boxing dad in the building. How you feeling, bro? Salute to y'all, bros. Man, fight of the year potential for sure. JJ, salute, fam. How you feeling? Fate in the building. Said Andy Cruz hasn't even showed his best defense at all yet. You got to have a way better punch selection as he keeps going, but that muscle puts on makes his movement look a little different. I get you. Right, salute to my guy, Mike White. Joe, what's good with it, fam? Now, this is a damn good fight. This is a damn good fight. It ain't an okay fight. This is a damn good fight. Because, for one, if we being honest, Frank Martin ain't an okay fighter. He's a damn good fighter. We already know what Tank is, at least most of us, right? So, in my opinion, I can't argue with you. Salute to my guy, Joe, because I rock with you. I feel you said it's an okay fight. I feel like this is a damn good fight. This is a very good fight for boxing. Get what I'm saying? I'm not going to overstate it, but I'm not going to downplay it. This is a very good fight for boxing. Like I said, I played that clip earlier for a reason. You probably missed it. You wasn't in here yet. You get what I'm saying? This is a step in the right direction with Tank Davis moving as his own man. And I really hope, you know what I mean? You know, I really hope that this is, in fact, the fight. Kirk Douglas, my guy. What's good with it, bro? Right. You get what I'm saying? Stop. Hey, we build boxing up over here because I love the sport, bro. I'm just not here to be mad every day. I'm not. This is, in fact, this is refreshing. Young guy, and Frank Martin, very athletic, talented, very well schooled. You know, Derrick James is a hell of a coach. You get what I'm saying? This is must-see TV. Miss me with that. Salute to Frank Martin. I hope that post when he said he taking it to the moon meant this fight. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin got a different type of shoulder roll. Angles out, leans back a lot. Right. Creole, the traveler in the building, was good with it. Miami kid Jay in the building was good, bro. Frank is nice, but not a threat for Tank, in my opinion. Tank signs a contract with Haney, then we talking about real smoke. Listen, I can't argue no opinions, bro. I can't argue no opinions. I respect them all because I know how to have a conversation. I feel that, right? That's reasonable. In your mind, you like, man, look, Haney real smoke. Frank Martin ain't the real smoke. Haney is. Look at it this way. How many people, and I'll say with the exception of Loma, take Loma out of the equation, right? Or you can still add them in the mix. How many people do you got beating Frank Martin on Devin Haney's resume? That's not a knock or a slight or a stab at Devin Haney. That's just trying to put in perspective at maybe where I think Frank Martin is right now, right? How many people on Devin Haney's resume, with the exception of Lomachenko, do you got beating Frank Martin? You get what I'm trying to say? And then maybe you can have a gauge for where Frank Martin is. So even if you feel like Devin Haney is the real smoke right now, Frank Martin is not that far off, if you get what I'm saying, in terms of talent and skill. You get what I'm saying? Frank, you know, with Devin Haney, you just seen him prove it more, right? You seen him get the experience. So I get it completely. But just to put that in perspective, how many people do you got? You get what I'm saying? On his resume beating a Frank Martin. So that's maybe you could gauge where Frank Martin is. He's not that far off. Maybe, yeah, Haney's a step above or a level above. Cool. No argument at all. You know what I'm saying? I know how to have a conversation, but I just think, you know, that's still, he's a threat for whoever he get in the ring with. I think Frank Martin is a guy that you can't overlook. I think we all could agree to that, right? Frank Martin ain't no pushover, right? Ain't no poo-putt, ain't no run-of-the-mill fighter, right? You might not think he the best thing out there, right? But is he some run-of-the-mill fighter? You know what I'm saying? Is he less than a damn good fighter? I don't think so. So I think that alone is gonna make this a good fight. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta say he great, right? I ain't gotta overstate it, but that man is a damn good fighter. He's talented. He could do a lot in that ring. Frank Martin got a bag. He can box. You get what I'm saying? He can box. He can move. You get what I'm saying? He got defense. He responsible on defense. Got a good punch selection. He go to the body. He got good punching power. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's a threat. How much of a threat? You get what I'm saying? Is the question. Is how much of a threat he is, right? Because all of these dudes are a threat. That's not a guy that you can just go in there and say, I'm going to just overlook him out. It's only Frank Martin. You can't do that, right? You get what I'm saying? This ain't no run of the mill. This ain't no tune up. Like, even though they want to try to peg him as a prospect and a bum, that's rhetoric. That's garbage. This is, you know, a good fighter when you see one. That's all I'm saying. And we know Frank Martin is that, right? So that should at least lead to a pretty solid fight. He's going to compete in the ring is what I'm saying. Like, even if you don't expect him to win. But that's just, I think that's a testament to how good Tank is if you just automatically count Frank Martin out. Even if you feel like Frank Martin is not a threat, I think that's a testament to how good you know Tank Davis is. You get what I'm saying? So either way, I'm cool, but I'm just here to kind of big and salute this fight. I hope this is exactly the fight that's coming up next because everybody need to see it, bro. Fight game in the building. What's good with a B-Dog in the building? They pulling overtime with the hate since yesterday. Yeah, right. And we gonna set the energy straight. You get what I'm saying? B-Dog, what's good with my guy? Fight game. As I speak for myself, I'm a great in that ring on my worst day. Suit to my guy, Fate. You just can't continue to hate, man. Frank Martin is a cool fighter, is a good fighter. Solid fight, man. Tank I think he gifted, man, and we'll find out how gifted against a guy like this. It'll be another step in the right direction towards the kind of fights that you want to see. And again, while I'm sidestepping and swiping at all that hate, and I ain't trying to hear it, I'm never minding it because before this point, people was calling Frank Martin this or that. So now all of a sudden, you don't get to, you know, take all all of that away from him. He was looked at as a damn good fighter before, a beast, a dog. I'm going to still look at him like that. I think he's going to go in there, like I said, and at least compete. And that's all you need to ask for, man. He ain't going to lay down. You know what I'm saying? Martin vs. Davis is what fight fans should want to see. Shout, salute to you, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? Salute to you, my guy. How you feeling? If you don't like him, don't watch him. Right, man. And it's just like, don't hate on him. Everything, and it's everything. Tank Davis, I don't get it. Like, these are the type of competitive matchups that you want to see. But it's crazy because people tell on themselves. I say it all the time, family. People tell on themselves because if you already just counting Frank Martin out, but at that same token, you looked at him as a damn good fighter before this point, that's telling me you think how highly you think of Tank Davis. That's just for the people that's hate. If you are automatically shitting on Frank Martin, all of a sudden Frank Martin became this bad, terrible fighter overnight. Now, I mean, with the idea that he could be getting in there with Tank, you're telling on yourself. And again, I'm going to keep saying that because I know it's people like that. Yo, you're telling on yourself. You letting us know how good he is. That's all. Just say it. It's okay to say he good, bro. You ain't got to hate everything or everybody he fight. You know what I mean? Just say you don't like him because it ain't no way in hell that he fought this many trash fighters, bro. Man, Wood in the building now. Frank is a tune-up. We had black fans got to do better. I'm telling you, bro. Guys, too. How's we trashing very talented fighters, man? You get what I'm saying, bro? I don't get very talented in Frank Martin. That's all. I'm not about to overstate it and say, he's great, man. He's a great. Nah, but he's a damn good fighter. He showed it. He showed it. Like, if you watched him, he showed it. But again, I guess people really think that much of Tank on the low and don't want to say it. Zenith, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? That's all. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to. I love good matchups, and I think this is one. That's all. You know what I mean? It's a good fight. Damn good fight. Yo, Andy Cruz got a head on him. Cause of a fool. You stupid. Creep ass dude crying, complain about anything Tank do. I swear they be early in the morning hating. PJ's big dog in the building. What's good, bro? Still scared to fight that boy from Brick City? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he's scared to fight none of these dudes because I really think they all believe in themselves. I think they all have a level of respect for themselves that maybe not oftentimes get spoken of, but make no mistake about it. If y'all truly are firm believers in the saying that real recognizes real, is Tank Davis a real fighter? Is Devin Haney a real fighter? Is Shakur Stevenson a real fighter? Is Frank Martin a real fighter? All right, then. You get what I'm saying? Them dudes is real fighters. They all real recognize real. They all pose threats to each other. It's just now the level of threat that they pose to each other is the real question. But don't sit here and tell me that on any given night, any of these dudes couldn't beat the other guy if one came in there half-assing it. That's all I'm saying. And that alone tells me that's a worthy enough opponent where you can't go in there where you got to be on your P's and Q's. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got to say the dude is great or none of that. I want people to hear me clearly. But Frank Martin is not a guy to just overlook. That's only Frank Martin. I'm going to go in there and just do what I want to him. You haven't seen anybody do that with him on the film yet. So how could you just assume that that's what's going to happen? Let's keep this in perspective. If, in fact, this is the fight, because I say if for the right reasons, right? And they go in there and fight. If you're not on your A game, Frank Martin is a guy that can beat you, bro. You get what I'm saying? He's a guy that can beat you. If you're not focused, you get him. So you can't just overlook him and say, man, he's just easy work. Get what I'm saying? You got to prepare. And if you don't, then you can find yourself on the losing side of things. You know what I'm saying? Guarantee I'll go back a few months and find the same Tank would never fight Frank. They was Zenith. This is what I'm saying. My guy, I know you know, bro. I said the same thing, bro. They were saying it because now he don't fit that bill. So now they can't use those narratives now. So they got a new line. Now it's he's old, he's a prospect, he's a bum, he ain't never did nothing. Now the narrative's changed because he ain't a flat-foot Mexican no more. It's like, yo, y'all gotta stop. Just call him he's a good fighter, bro. Then it should be a good fight, entertaining fight for as long as it lasts, because I don't expect it to go 12, respectfully. Frank Martin is good and all that. Give him his just due. Solid, but I think Tank Davis on another level. I do. And maybe he gonna have to show it, though. I could be wrong, but I guarantee you Frank Martin gonna go in there and fight back. And that's the most important thing, man. He gonna give himself a chance to be successful. I don't think he gonna win, but he gonna go in there and fight, though. And Derrick James got 2 L's back to back. Might be a scary night. 2 different types of smoke. Yeah, for sure. And I get it. That's why I try to put everything in perspective. All these dudes, like, all I'm saying is, I ain't saying everybody is on the same exact level. You get what I'm saying? But I think it's nobody's leaps and bounds above each other once you get to that, you know what I mean, that upper echelon of boxing. None of those guys are losing to no run-of-the-mill fighters and none of that. It's going to take elite, you know what I mean, pretty much elite level talent to beat the guys that we speaking of right now. So that's how you know they're somewhere in the same ballpark with each other. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying everybody's on the same exact level, but they in the same room at ballpark. You get what I'm saying in terms of skill. So it just seems it's, and they all pose a certain level of threat to each other. It's just what's the level of threat that they pose to each other. Now I'm gonna keep saying it, man. They all solid enough, man. These are the upper echelon fighters of boxing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I remember saying Haynes talking about moving to 147. Yeah. Frank is a test for anyone. That's what I'm saying, PGH. Where we get off not giving him the man his credit, man. John in the building was good with it, bro. He said pray for Derrick James. That tough start. Yeah, maybe. Good test for Davis. That's what I'm saying, man. And good opportunity and test to see exactly where Frank Martin fit in at. This will tell him a lot about himself, right? You know what I mean? Sly in the building was good with it. He said, so I come David sign with Golden Boy Promotions for a fight with Ryan, but didn't want to sign a deal with Field Fight Tank. Dre Noble in the building was good, family. How you feeling, bro? And just said Frank got a nice bag and homie can go. You get what I'm saying, Kirk? Come on, man. That's what we see. That's all. And McLean in the building was good, my guy. It was them, but I wouldn't want to be surprised if Frank was more of a challenge for a fight with Tank because of the style and attributes he possessed. And again, you being very specific, and I get exactly what you mean. Style and attributes for sure. Possess some different things in there. And they both got bags. Not saying Frank's bag is deeper, but it's a different bag nonetheless, and it possesses a different, slightly different set of tools. You're not even saying that the tools are better, but they present a different type of challenge because of the tools he possesses. I understand exactly what you're saying, and that's just being real. But we going. Hopefully, this is it, so we could find out. You get what I'm saying? Saying such cool need to worry about him. Now Devin Yap now he ain't shit. You tell me you seen if it's real, bro. Frank in my top 5, 135. He is rated pretty high. You know what I mean? If he a top 10 fighter, man, that's you know, it's clearly not no cherry pick, and he's talented. I don't think people understand if you the top 10 of anything, man, that, you know, just think about the percentage of where you at, where you fit in at on the whole scheme of everything. If you in the top, you know what I mean, top 10. Is it fight confirmed? EJ was good with it. That's the thing, bro. That's why I got that question mark there, because you know, even hearing from his coaches, like they ain't even sound like they wanted to confirm it, EJ. But again, I've been saying that the whole time. If this is in fact not the fight, but I'm stating a case for why I feel like this fight should happen, and you already hear people trashing it. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even be surprised if it ended up being something else, because you got people already trying to, you know what I mean, diminish the fight because of their hate for a certain fighter, for a certain individual that they've never met in their lives. Is weird, you know what I mean? I play LDTV. What's good with it, family? Blessings, bro. How you feeling? Or you can ask for a fighter. Yeah, it's good fights. You get what I'm saying? Richard Paris in the building. What's good with it? The haters will still watch. You know it. You know they still gonna watch it. But Frank gets knocked out like he predicted. Is he really good, or Tank knocks everybody out? I think Frank still is good. I think it's more so that Tank typically gets everybody, and although I still think Frank is good, I still think Tank is something slightly different. You get what I'm saying? If that's fair, right? You know what I'm saying? But he's still a valid, a real opponent. You get what I'm saying? And if Tank knocks you out, like think about this dude got over a 90% KO ratio, I believe, right? So he typically almost gets everybody. So that wouldn't be something out of the norm, right? Getting knocked out by Tank, I don't think. That's the crazy thing about it for his opponents. I don't think at this point it doesn't mean that you're a bad fighter, or it don't mean you got a glass chin. It's just that man's special, and he know how to close the show. He know how to hurt you. He know how to hurt his man, and his power is just a little different from the average guy at 35. So, you know what I mean? it's different. But you know, getting knocked out by Tank is not the worst thing in the world. Just ask Leo. You know what I'm saying? He fights your favorite and whip his ass. Cry effing river. Grinch said Frank pulling the upset was good with Grinch. He said pulling the upset. Just that video I seen. He said he was a Tank fan. Did he? He said he was a Tank fan. A lot of people be saying stuff. I don't know. I think, listen, you could tell who really support him. The people that really support him don't got to keep announcing that they fans of him. So I don't know if he said it in that video, but that's how I take that a lot of times. When people got to keep announcing that they're a fan of somebody, you got to take it with a grain of salt. I remember this kid used to always say how he was a fan of Floyd Mayweather, but every single comment that I ever heard him type about, I ever read him type about him was negative. So it's like, how the hell could you like a person but never have nothing positive to say about him? That's how some people be with Tank. They're like, nah, I'm a fan of Tank Davis. Nah, I rock with Tank Davis. But he ain't fighting nobody. He 30 years old. He ain't fighting nobody. Now he fighting the prospect and Frank Martin. Frank Martin the pump. Frank Martin struggled with Arnold. You know what I mean? Like, I can hear it now, bro. Frank Martin ain't nobody. Who's Frank Martin? Frank Martin ain't nobody. He's just a prospect. It's just Earl Spence fighter. That's the only reason y'all want to see it, because he Earl Spence fighter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all only like him because he Earl Spence fighter. It's like, man, shut up, bro. Frank Martin is a good fighter, bro. Frank gonna make it ugly. All right. He can try. I don't know if Loma would get a past Frank. I definitely pick Frank over everyone else. Definitely resume. You get what I'm saying, Zenith? That'd be the toughest fight. It'll be the Loma one. We know, but the rest of them dudes, I got Frank over. And that's not a stab at Devin Haney. That's me trying to put in perspective where I think Frank Martin kind of fits in that, right? That's not too bad. If I'm probably the second best guy on your resume, arguably, right? Arguably, that's not a bad thing. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If I'm fighting a guy like Tank Davis. So it ain't a cherry pick or none of that. I think it's just a good fight. And I promise you, I hope this is the fight. Please confirm. I hope Tank posted again somewhere else. I salute to my bro Kyle Cooler because he sent it. He showed me the TikTok post from Tank. Y'all know how he do. He posted it. He reposted it his damn self. So that's kind of confirmation. And y'all know he always tweet and delete. So, or post and delete. Trey Noble in the building. Appreciate the love in the super chat, bro. Said Frank is a great fighter, but he gets stepped by my boy Tank. You get what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? He's a damn good fighter. He's solid, man. It's just, Tank might just be one of them ones, bro. I think he is. But I think Frank Martin is a damn good fighter that you can't overlook, that you can't, just take lightly, that you can't just, take for granted, bro. He's going to come to fight. He's going to be prepared, and he ain't going to lay down. I don't expect that. And that's going to lead to a good fight.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
He said cherry pick going wrong via Tank. Nah, man, I don't think you can call Frank Martin a cherry pick though. Not for me. I mean, Tank records a fantasy fight, even though he is 135. I don't think it's fantasy. I think the reality of it is, Rue. I think that opportunity needs to present itself the right way. Like, I think where Shakur goes, or if he stays, I think the way he plays it is going to have a lot to do with if that fight it gets presented or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a fight. It shouldn't be fantasy. It ain't, as long as they're in the same division, I think the possibility is there for it to happen. But both teams gotta get on the same page and give us that fight. You know what I mean? Both people have spoke about it fighting each other before, so I don't see why it can't happen. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Rue? When I look at it, I don't look at Tank as a duck fighter. I don't look at Shakur as a duck fighter. I don't see why they wouldn't be willing to risk it all against each other. Now, I mean, that's generational wealth for Shakur, and that's an opportunity to fight a guy that's looked at as one of the faces of boxing. You would be an absolute fool not to take it. I mean, for Tank Davis to be the guy as talented as Shakur, blue chip prospect, if you will, you know what I mean? Got the heavy push with Top Rank, much well respected amongst the boxing world, except for the social media space, obviously, right? His opportunity to beat him and put another one of those names on his resume and continue to be great. There's opportunities for both of them. They just hit different, right? You get what I'm saying? So I'm an optimistic guy. I'm always trying to, you know, stay positive, and I don't see like no reason why these fights can't happen. You get what I'm saying? Like they should happen. You know what I mean? It's my approach because I truly believe it's the reality of it. I believe Tank will stop beating. There's something different about Tank's energy. Pick who your favorite fight. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, bro. Salute to my guy, Dre. Appreciate you, fans. And it's like Frank Biggs with difficulties, likely a stronger man. Yeah, I'm telling you, Frank Martin, I'm no scrub, bro, at all. He not. That's what I'm saying, Grinch. That's what I'm saying. Good, because it ain't. So he ain't a cherry pick. No cherry pick. King was good with it, fam. No cherry pick. He's a good fighter, bro. And Frank hitting Loma with them body shots, he would have been out of there. Frank be digging with them body shots, bro. He got great technique to the body, and Derrick James instilled that in him very well, man. He said, I don't know if you get the Water Walker, maybe the other two. Frank could be the ninja on his good day. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kurt, like, dude, don't come correct, man. He'll get you. He'll get you. I mean, I'm nervous for my guy. I think Frank is a dangerous fight for everyone. He is, bro. He is fight game. That's a legit fight for everybody, bro. Frank Martin is a legit fight for everybody. I won't call him anything less. I'm going to respect him as that. I want to be very clear. I'm not trying to say he's all of a sudden the greatest fighter ever or none of that stuff, right? But that's a valid opponent for anybody in the sport. Valid. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a valid opponent. Just listen to someone we both watched the other night saying that Tank would never fight Frank Martin. So I have a show saying Tank fights nobody. Right. Well, I know how that go. That's why I want this fight for so many reasons. Well, Tim, what's good with it? Tim Stoudemire in the building. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you, Bill. Boxing game playing on these YouTubers to push their bullshit, aka Bill shit. Yeah, man, it's crazy. They ain't beat Frank. Never seen him against anyone at the top level, anyone under 35. Get what I'm saying? That's not no guaranteed win. You get what I'm saying, bro? Zenith, like he's just not a guaranteed win. You better come correct because that man can fight is all I'm saying. Thank Father in the building. What's good, family? People actually boxing fans, they understand. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Devon, what's good with it, bro? When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. You know it. Because of I can see Frank being more entertaining than Devin because the style's right. And he present a different level of challenge, like, right? A different set of challenges, right? Because of the styles, like bro was saying earlier. So, I mean, I just ain't dismissing him as no run-of-the-mill fighter. I think he's solid as they come, bro. Fighter law doesn't mean his coach was bad. No, I don't. Someone got to lose, right? The other fighter can just be better. DJ doesn't lose any respect if Frank loses. Man, that's a great way to put it, Zach. Facts, bro. So just because a fighter loses doesn't mean his coach is bad. That's a fact. Someone has to lose. The other fighter can just be better. It's that simple, bro. DJ don't lose any respect if Frank loses. Absolutely, bro. Frank likes to use that high guard a lot when he goes in the inside, and that's the thing. I remember Leo Santa Cruz asking how that high guard helped him. Yeah, that could be an area of concern for Frank Martin for sure. Crushing on Tank and they mad, man. I'm telling you, you know how I be crushed. Swole sitting in the corner, huffing and puffing, mad while your girl's glued to the TV on Tank night. I mean, ain't even fight night. They nicknamed it Tank night. They girls out here throwing parties at the crib, calling it Tank night when he fight. The thing is, I gotta tell you, like everyone out but Shakur. Don, what's good with the family? How you feeling, my guy? Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I think them two is each other's toughest fight. That's just my opinion. It could be another two, but I think that for the things that they do well in the ring and the stats, the numbers that people like to go off a lot. I mean, I think that fight would just be great. I do. Lewis 45 and the building was good. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. Hilltop, what's good with the family? Appreciate you in the super chat. Respect to Frank, but he got to be man down. He going to be man down for real. Yeah, it's going to be a tough fight.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
My guy, Hilltop, man. Let's Tank knockout Shakur and look around. I listen, it's tricky, right? Because look, for me, if you tell me Tank gonna do this because of X, Y, and Z, I have no argument there. Only thing I can say with that fight is nobody can convince me, in my opinion, that Tank has an opportunity to knock out anybody that he gets in front of, not only because of the accuracy, the power, you know what I'm saying, the speed and punch placement. You get what I'm saying? IQ it's a combination of things, right? I mean, that's just his God. He has that opportunity no matter who he gets in the ring with. He has the power to do it. He has the IQ to set up that kind of shot. So nobody can convince me that he can't knock Shakur out. Will he is something I don't know. If there's anybody I think that has the best opportunity to avoid, especially we speaking at 135, to avoid being knocked out for 12 rounds, I think Shakur defensively, because he's that good defensively and consistent, he has the best opportunity. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But it's a pick 'em fight. I understand completely both sides. People that pick Tank by knockout, I'm not, no argument there. I understand people that feel like Shakur can win by decision, split decision, all of that stuff. I get all of it. It's just it's a pick 'em fight. I think it's one of the best fights I think it's the best fight to make at 135. I'm cool on trying to call fights the best fight to be made in boxing, but I'm comfortable feeling like I think that'd be the best fight to make at 135. Respect to both of them. Like I said, nobody can convince me that Shakur don't have a chance to outbox him, you know what I mean, and avoid this shot defensively. But at the same token, with Tank being accurate, that offensive, you know what I mean, and not being having to be overly offensive, but being very accurate, nobody can't convince me that he don't have an opportunity and he can't knock somebody out and knock Shakur out. So it's just one of those fights, you know what I mean, where that's a fight that needs to be made because you really want to see how it'll play out. You really want to see what'll happen. And I salute both of them. I rock with both. So when you really a fan, a supporter of the sport, and that one, man, I know Shakur, my guy. I don't have to pick anybody, but you know, I'll save that for if they actually when they actually make this fight. When it talks about Tank's age is a hater for sure. Yeah, like he's some old man or something. They try to make it seem like he old as hell. You know how I make it? You know what it make it seem like like this is high school and he too old to be in there, bro. This boxing where you're a grown man. You get in there, age don't matter, bro. And that's why I wish they'd stop using it. You know what I mean? Because it really don't matter. If Frank the edge over Loma, he can push Loma back and counter well enough, right? And athletic enough to Zenith and fast enough to be able to keep up with him. I think in some spots that help him, you know, neutralize some of that stuff Loma like to do. What's Frank's most notable win? You got Jackson Martinez. We got a couple good wins. You got a couple good wins. Artem was a solid win. The guy he just fought last, that gave him a nice little push. That was a solid win. Artem Haratunian or something. I forget how you say his name. Not a fan of Tank, a little duck. Hey, I don't think it's a fighter in boxing that could say Tank ducked him and be telling the truth. That's just me. So, I mean, you can't duck people that's not in your weight class. You can't duck people that has never been contracts sent, no offers, none of that. Like, that's just talk. You get what I'm saying? People just made themselves very comfortable with calling people ducks without no proof of any of it. I'm past all that. Like, get in there and fight. Frank got this. I think Rome was good with it. Marquis in the building was good with it. Christopher in the building. He said, get knocked out by Tank or we'll have got outboxed by Shakur. Man, pick your poison, man. You know what I mean? 12 threes in the building was good with it. Then Bole in the building was good with it. Then coach said, oldie but goodie, misdirection on his media announcement. Right. Bole it would be. Michelle Rivera, man. Yeah, right. I couldn't remember Michelle Rivera. Jackson Martinez, Michelle Rivera, Romero Duno. He had a couple solid wins. Yeah, he said Fig Ali. Yeah, Cream. What? No, that ain't Creamy Ali. That's the other one. Yeah, that's Michelle Rivera. L Dub Boxing was good. Family Facts Machine is in the building. Was good with my guy. He said Frank was too old too. Yeah. So again, I want to be very clear. So I don't want to mislead nobody. Just Do is no way, shape, or form confirming this fight yet, because I don't want to do that. But again, I want to make sure we're having the right conversation. This is about I've heard that a lot of signs point towards this fight. Maybe it could be something different. I wouldn't be fully surprised, but like I said, for so many different reasons, this fight makes sense, right? You know what I'm saying? Should be easy to make. You know, Frank Martin talking about taking things to the moon. Salute to my guy, Cal Cooley. He sent me the post of Tank. Posted it on his TikTok. I know y'all say TikTok. Yeah, he posted it on his TikTok about him fighting Frank Martin and put the smoke emojis. So I don't know if that was him being, you know, just feeding into it or what, but it seems possible. People are reporting it, but, you know, people have gotten it wrong. Things do change in boxing. We know how that is. So I want to be clear. I'm not saying I'm confirming this fight for him, but I do think this is the best fight to make for him, especially with the guys that's available at 35. Again, he on that side of things. It should be easy for them to make. And you know what I mean? So I like this fight for him. And again, it kills a lot of stupid narratives that I'm tired of. You know what I mean? And on top of the narratives alone, I just want to see meaningful fights. This is one of the fighters that, if people remember not too long ago, they were saying Tank wouldn't fight because he don't fit the bill of being a flat-footed Mexican and he black, right? All them narratives in one ball, throw them shits out the window. Real boxing is back. This fight happens. This is what we need to see. I'm just, my energy is hopeful that this is what's next. You know what I'm saying? I hope he do come out and truly confirm it. And both guys say, yeah, this is who next. I hope both guys come out and post about it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them if they, in fact, made this fight happen. Again, maybe that's why Frank Martin got quiet for a while. Like I said, man, them little cryptic posts, him saying something about taking it to the moon. As soon as I seen that, I thought he was talking about Tank immediately in my own head. And then I see some other people seeing it and they feel the same way. So I'm hopeful that this is what it is. And I just want to see good fights, man, because I think we have some good action coming up, man. Frank, you'll finally have a Tank Davis announcement if it's Frank, right? So that's two birds in one stone. That's Frank and Tank fighting. You know what I mean? We ain't got to worry about who their next fight is. You know what I mean? Shakur's supposed to be back in June. You know what I mean? So that's a ways away. You get what I'm saying? Ryan and Dev supposed to be mixing it up. You get what I'm saying? Another good fight. You got David Benavidez talking about moving up to 75, facing Alexander Volchik, if I'm saying his name right. You know what I mean? At 175 to position himself for the winner of, you know, beef or better beef. So, you know what I mean? Boxing continues. I think I see good fights. That's all I see. I don't see nothing to complain about. You know, boxing can always do better, but I don't feel like it's a reason to complain right now. These are, in fact, some good fights that should be coming down the pipe. Frank Martin's fought 4 undefeated fighters and beat 2 prospects. Yeah, Jerry Perez, Michelle Rivera, beat 2 prospects. Right, he got us out. He's solid, man. Frank Martin's Artem Hunter turn fighting this weekend in Germany. Is he? Salute the dub, man. Plug, man. He be on everything. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to Artem. I'll watch him fight again because I want to see how he look because of seeing him in the Frank Martin fight. I swear. Now I want to see how he'll look against somebody else. You know what I mean? They named Frank Martin. Slick fighter with speed. Yeah. Fight analysis compared between the fight Shakur and Edwin had. Yeah. Yeah, man. For the record, I found out about the TikTok while KO show last night via Key Alexandria. Oh, nah, man, but I got to give you the credit because you sent it to me. And again, salute to the queen, Key Alexandria, man. Appreciate the queen. You know, appreciate that, man. And listen, he posted it. So, you know, that's what made me feel like it's something going on, unless he just had fun with it. But, I mean, I do think this is the right opponent for him. They want Frank bet on himself. They didn't let money and high risk or reward getting away. Nah, for real, man. Frank, this would be a great move for Frank, man. Salute to my cousin in the super chat. Much love and appreciation. Coach Calvin said oldie but goodie because Tank and Frank are 2 old men.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your JusDueBoxing.
Salute to my cousin. Appreciate you. That's funny. 2 older men. Aisha, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you, cousin. That's what Regis said. Should be working on solely. I'm still a fan. I rock with him. Yeah. Leonardo was good with it, fam. From Brazil. Salute to Brazil. Appreciate you stopping through. Artem better look good to make Frank look good. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right. Ricky Williams, my brother, he was on top of things too, man. Salute to my guy, Ricky Williams. Love us. Happy Friday, bro. How you feeling? I want to see Frank that valiant punches and throwing outside combos. Now he's been way more patient and countering more. Yeah, smart guy picking his shots. That's that poise, that patience, man. That will suit you well against a fighter like Tank, because you need that. You need those two things. I think you need, you know what I mean, to compete with him at the highest level. Your poise and patience, because that's something that he's mastered. You know what I'm saying? Under most circumstances, you're gonna see that from him. Patient and poise, man, and that should take you far. Benavidez made that announcement. He's going to shit. You know what's crazy? My guy L-Dub gave me the Benavidez announcement before Benavidez announced it. Like if that's just a little indication as to how on point he be. You know what I'm saying? He gave me it before Benavidez said it. It's crazy. And then people started coming in here in the chat saying it that was coming in late. They ain't catch it. That I already said, bro told me. But yeah, man, listen, I'm not knocking it. You know, fighting Vostik, and again, pardon me if I'm butchering his name, fighting him positions him to fight the winner of Bevo and Better Beef. Yeah, I would have loved to see him get a shot at Canelo. Yeah, I would have loved to see the Morrell fight for him. But if he moving up, so be it. Get that smoke out the way and go after Better Beaver Beaver, whoever win. The Rise Podcast in the building. Senior, what's good with the family? Salute to you, bro. How you feeling? Macho in the building. What's good, my guy? Love Ashley's corner. That is all. That's my guy. A low key thing, L secretly Al Heyman. I'm telling you, on the low. You gotta just put the plugs in the chat when he come in. Just drop some plugs in the chat with Dub fall through. You know what I mean? That I want to see Frank throw all the combos. How he got on Tank. I want to see a war. Now between them, yeah, they gotta get in there. They got to get in there, bro. Got to get in there, man. Got to get in there. We need to see it, bro.
I seen clips of it.
Yeah. Is that a fight you'd entertain in the future, Frank Martin?
Yeah, for sure. Of course.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You ever take Earl about him? Like, man.
No, but I seen Earl say some stuff about it. Earl better watch out. Get his fighter hurt bad, like I did before.
He said, "Get his fighter hurt bad, like I did before." That was more than enough reason to want to see that. You gotta be a fool if you don't want to see that fight, though. So again, I want to be clear. No, I'm not confirming it. Y'all know I don't do that. I'm not a news channel too much, yo. I just, you know, I'm talking about it because it's out there, and I would love this fight for him. Again, I've heard whispers about it, and I say that just with caution because I know how timid boxing is with information and announcements. I get it. So I do think this fight make all the sense, man. Again, shoot the narratives down. But as well as narratives aside, this is a good fight for boxing and for real fight fans. And again, I urge people to jog y'all memories. When the last time y'all watched the Tank Davis fight and he didn't give you your money's worth? You get what I'm trying to say? When is the last time you watched the Tank Davis fight and he didn't give you your money's worth? Ain't that's what it's about at the end of the day, too? People want their money's worth, right? So I think that's a step in the right direction. He said more in that clip. I cut it short, but he spoke about, you know, how all fighters have, you know, their situations with promotional companies and you know, being your own man comes with its pros and cons. But, you know, it's kind of like he was speaking about the test run that he was on, you know, Ryan Garcia. And he said basically like the goal is to get better each and every time out. And I think that's what you see if this is in fact the next fight. You get what I'm saying? It's progression. You get him Hector, Ryan, Frank. Why Frank is a step in the right direction? Because that's one of the fighters that you claim he'd stay away from, right? That's one of the fighters that y'all said he'd duck because he's not a flat-footed Mexican. So again, I'm pushing for this fight. If it's just so happened not to happen, then so be it. But I'm pushing for this. I'm pushing his energy. I love this fight for both of them. Hell of an opportunity for Frank Martin. It'd be a hell of a way to get back, you know, on track with the people that was knocking you for your last situation, not working in your favor. And that'd be like water under the bridge. It'd be the right fight, right opportunity for you. And again, for Tank, it'll give him an opportunity to fight another good fighter. Somebody at least top 10 fighter, right? It's a step in the right direction. You can't knock it. real fight fans like real fights, right? The last time I checked, Frank Martin is a real fighter that put on in the sport. You get what I'm saying? I don't see nothing different. I don't see no reason to knock the fight. I don't see no reason not to support it. I'm not with that. Miss me with the prospect bum talk. I'm not trying to hear it. Again, just to revisit it, when it was Shakur up at bat and people thought that was the fight. Yeah, it was a dangerous fight. Shakur, he could possibly knock Shakur out. Shakur better come focus. It's cool. None of that is the problem. But he was a good fight for him. And I'm not saying Shakur's on Tank level. You can have that however you want to look at it. But I'm saying if he was a good fight for him, he's a good fight for Tank as well. I think Frank Martin is a good fight for anybody. I think it's a good fight. If a good enough fighter where if you're not on your P's and Q's, if you're not focused, if you're taking him lightly, I think he can beat you. I think that says enough about his talent level. I think if you look at the body of work, you know what I mean, since he, turned pro, since you've been seeing him, he's been doing his thing, man. He's a good fighter. He got a good trainer. He got a good tool bag, you know what I mean? But, I think Tank is special. Again, I know a lot of people favor Tank in the fight. That don't mean that, the fight won't be good. You have favorites all the time. Favorites don't always win. And I'm not saying that to be the case, but you get my point. You know what I mean? So I like this fight. KO, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. Al Booger, what's good, fam? I was listening to the cook too earlier too, bro. I was listening to you over there do your thing, man. Imagine if he starts franking one round. That'd be wild. Be like, Tank, you're disrespectful. 12 in the building, man. Much love and appreciation for that support, homie. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, man, I just think fights like this need to happen. You know what I mean? And that you can't ask for something and then get it and complain about it. You get what I'm trying to say? And I said this before. A lot of times before people complain about the opponent, won't you ask yourself realistically who's available and then ask yourself what makes sense? Get what I'm saying? Like, since when is picking toward inside the top 10 or so cherry picking? That's being bad as a boxing fan. I'm sorry. Is Tank that damn good that he can't pick inside the top 10? Like, tell me something. I'm trying to figure something out, right? Somebody tell me am I wrong? Ain't Frank Martin inside the top 10? At least ranked? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, if he can't pick inside of there, then shit, is he that good or what's up? Because I know Frank Martin can't be that bad. You know what I mean? Somebody got to talk to me. Tell me something.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to complain, man. I love good fights, man. I respect good fighters. Frank Martin is one. Tank is another. I don't care who you think will win. I think he's a real challenge for anybody he can step in there with. That's what I'm saying. Frank Martin is not going to be lost in the ring. He's not going to be like a fish out of water. That's not going to be the case. You know what I mean? But it's going to come down to levels and who's a better fighter, IQ. I believe it'll be an athletic chess match, which will lead to a very entertaining fight. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be fun for as long as it lasts. I really feel like that. This man Tank making moves again. But you know what's crazy, Aisha? They should be happy. That's how you can tell people are just unhappy about the wrong stuff, because it kind of, some of the stuff, he's one of the fighters that you said he wouldn't fight for some of y'all. So why y'all mad that he actually fighting one? Like, it's like, oh, it ain't the one you want. Well, who do you want him to fight? And is it realistic right now with the time frame? Like, people don't even be realistic, man. I'm telling you, they don't. Not much you can say bad about Frank. It's not, Cuzzo. He's a damn good fighter, man. And I'm going to respect him as such, man. I just like to lift this sport up, man. We got some real talent, bro. Think about it. You inside your top 3 and you that good. Think about how many people you are better than where you at, where he fit in at. Think about the percentage they in. Get what I'm saying? That's who you're supposed to fight. Those guys. Those are, you know what I mean? Fight each other. All of those guys are in or around the same level. They need to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a good fight. Yeah, right, Al Booger, because we real fight boxing supporters. We like real good fights, and this is one, bro. This rumor Frank fight proves it don't matter. They gonna switch in there. Claims competition is trash, so he may as well do what he wants. Zenith, I'm telling you, bro, I want to be very clear when I say this, so people don't just think I'm just agreeing, or you just think I'm saying that. I am an advocate for seeing the best fight the best, especially when I have to pay my money for it, right? But I've said this on a number of different occasions. I think when it pertains to Tank Davis, it's a very unique situation. He's not above boxing or anybody else. He's just in he in a lane by himself, I believe. I do believe that. I think he got a lane in and of his own, like, and I think he in his own lane doing what he do. And, you know, on one end, you got a guy in Errol Spence that has been every bit of what his nickname should suggest, the truth. He's been every bit of that. And I said this on so many occasions. He's really sat up there, sacrificed everything. He gave us the fight that not only he wanted, yeah, he benefited financially from it and all that, but ultimately, when it's all said and done, he gave the fans the fight that we said we wanted, that we said was the biggest fight in boxing. And he lost, and then people shitted on him. So who's to say giving people what they want is going to change a true hater's perception? That's why when I see a guy doing what's best for them, I level with it and understand it. That don't mean I'm an advocate for less than the best, right? But what I am saying is when I don't see you fight somebody that we might deem as one of the absolute best, and you might fight somebody that's might be a tier under that, I'm not freaking out and panicking either. You get what I'm saying? And I understand as a fight fan, I have a choice. If you're giving me less than what I feel like my money is worth, then I just don't have to support that. I don't have to buy that. I can just bypass that and move on. But to wake up every day and tear you down because you're not doing what I feel like you should be doing at home is crazy. Think about it. We be sitting at home in our seats wherever we be at. You get what I'm saying? Telling people hey, yeah, you need to do this and X, Y, Z. Like that dude has got this far. His team has gotten him this far. His fist has gotten him this far. They doing something right, bro. And my only hope for boxing as a whole is we continue to get the fight started, the ones that are truly worth our money. You get what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I just can't shit on every fight in between time. This is a good fight. Nobody, I already seen the multitude of different posts. Bum, prospect, cherry pick. Like you can't make this up. Like the stuff go on and on. I'm like, wow, y'all really bad fight fans, bro. Y'all terrible fight fans. Who the hell is Frank Martin? I'm like, bro, what? Oh man, just say you don't watch boxing then. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who Frank Martin is. Just say you don't watch it for real. You can't be a diehard. Rozilla, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Damn good fight, Aisha. I'm excited for it too. I just hope that, you know, even with the mild confirmation that's out there, I hope that this is in fact 100% the fight. I hope so. Yeah, they complain either way, Bowler. That's why I say when you see people doing what's best for them, because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When it pertains more recently to the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford situation, yeah, financially that was what was best for him, but career-wise, fighting at that weight with the setbacks that he had and the stuff that he'd been through physically, fighting at that weight wasn't the best thing for him. He wasn't doing the best thing for him. Maybe financially, yeah, he was. I would agree. But physically, no, that wasn't the best thing for him. And he still delivered. Sacrifice and deliver. And then all I'm saying, I don't want to, you know, harp over that point, but it's just so it's relevant. It makes sense. Look how people treated him after giving us the fight we say we want. Ain't them that they gave us the best fight? He gave us the most difficult fight he could fight, right? You get what I'm saying? He fought the other guy with the last piece to the puzzle. And look, soon as he lost, man, he basic. I told y'all he wasn't shit anyway. He was flat-footed, come forward guy. He almost fight like a Mexican. He really pretty much got a Mexican style. Like the amount of slander that I heard from Errol Spence seeing that man lose, you would have almost thought Terence Crawford wasn't as good as what he is. The way y'all, like, damn, like y'all act like he lost to Joe Smo. He lost to Terence Crawford, who is also undefeated, 40-0. He still is looked at as what, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world? What's bad about that? What's bad about losing to a fighter that's on Crawford's level? It's not a damn thing, other than the fact that you wanted to win, right? Nobody liked to lose, but that's just part of it. That man took his losses the same way he take his wins in stride, man. In stride, man. He cried with no spilled milk, man. That man continuing his career. I can't wait to see EJ back in the ring. Win, lose, or draw, I'm rocking with him. I can't wait to see him back. But I'm just saying, bro, gave us the fight we wanted, bro. And look how people threw him away. The level of disrespect, they started shitting on Derek James. How's he trainer of the year? How did he get that? By putting in work, goofy. Like, it's crazy that it took Derek James to win all of these fights and get to that point to get the trainer of the year, right? But then all he had to do was lose one fight. And then people get to question how he get that. So it's like you get one loss erases all the work you put in. Like, what kind of math do people do? You get what I'm trying to say? The man put in work to get the trainer of the year. That's how he got it. You get what I'm saying? Then he lose one fight. It's like, well, how was he ever trainer of the year? What? You crazy? That's how it go? What kind of math we doing? All these fights he won in a row, you wasn't watching? That's how he got trainer of the year. So again, man, I just hate to see people not get their credit, man. They proper credit, man. And again, when I see a guy doing what's best for them, I'm not up in arms, bro, because I get it. Fans are like fair weather, bro. Like you'll get them everything they say they want, and they still complain. You said them, and again, not to beat a dead horse, but people literally has pushed that narrative as early as this week. Somebody literally said it yesterday in the chat and got mad. Flat-footed Mexican stuff. He's fighting the 100%, or should I say what, the complete 180 of that, right? The complete opposite of what a flat-foot Mexican is, right? With Frank Martin. Then you still mad. That's crazy. Now he a prospect. Now he a bum. Now he not good. That's crazy. Dwayne Haskins in the building. What's good with it, fam? How you feeling? That's all. There's cats only want Tank to fight their fight. I seen somebody say they only want Tank win against Frank. It's by robbery. Cats got bitter. Yeah, I'm telling you, they baby moms kind of like Tank. They throw Tank fight parties every time he fight. That's why y'all, man. I'm starting to get it more and more every day. It come to me. It's starting to make sense. Dudes, girls throw fight parties when Tank fight, and they just be mad. And they girls don't even really watch boxing; they watch Tank. That's why I hate when Tank fans say they want to Tank to throw away his A side just to prove some. Yeah. It's so silly, and I'm so glad, Zenith, that cooler heads will always prevail when it comes to business, and nobody will ever be as foolish as to do anything like that. To say, nah, let me throw the A side away just to prove to these fans. Like, that stuff is so stupid. Like, they think you can use, like, grade school tricks to trick people out of their position. Well, you scared. That's why you won't do it. Like, Tank gonna be like, you know what? I bet I ain't scared. Here, I ain't, I don't want my leverage. You know what I mean? Let me give up my leverage. You know what I mean? And fight you. It'll never happen. Dudes ain't stupid. Can't trick that man out of his spot. He ain't no fool, man. We supposed to get clarity in the welterweight division. Well, then you get what I'm saying? We got it. You get what I'm saying? Whether you feel like the best man won or not, we got to see the fight, and you hopefully from there, them belts get dispersed so we can continue to see the welterweight division do what it do. Because I really think that if Boots get the opportunities, that's his division to win. I mean, Celestial being in the building, look how bad Earl lost. Dude, he was hyped up trash. Who hyped it? You say Earl is hyped? See, there you go. Tim started hyped up trash. Earl is hyped up trash, man. Only in today's boxing, I think you'll find a 3-belt champion, 3-belt undefeated champion, hyped up trash. And it's crazy if losing to what is recognized, and he was recognized as that in some people's eyes before this fight as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in Terence Crawford. If losing to a guy that good makes you hyped up trash, then what does that say about the landscape of boxing? Think about how many people are lesser fighters than what Terence Crawford is. You get what I'm saying? And to say, like, that's what makes him hyped up trash because he lost to somebody that just was better than him on the night is crazy to me. Get what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. That's why I'm always rock with EJ, because I still to this day, he just don't get the respect, man. He just still my guy, absolutely fine that he's #2 behind, but absolutely, I don't have no problem saying he's still that guy, and #2 out of so many. You get what I'm saying, Cuzzo? Out of so many. And I'm not saying, nah, it's cool being #2, but it can only be #1, and that's reality. And if you just so happen to be #2 because you went out there, tried to prove to be #1 and ended up being #2, then so be it. You get what I'm saying? That's part of the game, bro. But I don't think you could call a man hyped up trash because he lost to one of the absolute best fighters in the world, bro. One of the absolute best fighters in the world. That's more than likely going to retire undefeated. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all too tough on them dudes for me, man. I hyped up trash is wild, man. Earl Spence is everything he ever showed us he was, bro. It's just maybe some people judge Terence Crawford, whatever it is, man. But he's still every bit of the fighter he always said he was, man. There ain't any claim Tank versus Ron was trash. Tank versus Frank is better. Reverse psychology rarely works in business. Facts, B-Dog. Ain't nobody going for no grade school tricks, bro. You get what I'm saying? Had to check you out. See you on the rise. Me no rich. Salute, fam. Appreciate you stopping through. Much love, bro. I'm saying stupid people asking Tank to do the dumbest. Yeah, to prove that some disgruntled fans Zenith, and I said it before, and this is no disrespect to nobody. The people that be that loud usually are the people that don't buy his fights anyway. So their opinions don't have the kind of weight that a paying customers does. You get what I'm saying? The people that's suggesting that he do dumb stuff, Zenith, are the people that I guarantee you when his fight come, they hitting people up talking about give me a link. Guarantee you to the fight. Guarantee you. Or calling you talking about you getting the fight. Those are the people that are not buying them fights, bro. As your fans would call Spence hyped up trash. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's tough, bro. Hyped up trash is tough, bro. I'm thinking about Earl. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. And I respect all opinions, but let's just put it in perspective. Think about what percentage he fit in at in terms of the elite. You get what I'm saying? And think about how many fighters are not nowhere near his level. Ain't going to come nowhere near being a 3-belt champion. And this is with being tossed from a car, torn retina and all that. Setback after setback, this man managed to fall 1 belt shy of his ultimate goal. You can't. That man had a successful career. If he lost every fight from this point on, it would change nothing about the way I see him at all. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. When I rock with you, I rock with you. It's not always about the wins and the losses, bro. It's how you move. And that man don't give you a lot of reasons not to root for him. He took his loss, how he take his wins, bro. Dapped that man up, hugged him, and slid. You know what I mean? Straight like that. Like, nah, man, that hyped up trash is wild, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Like, seriously? Like, like Bud did that to EJ, right? And regardless of how many other people you think can actually do that to him? Get what I'm trying to say? It was gonna take a special damn fighter to be able to do that to him. I don't care what people think. Took a hell of a fighter to be able to do that to him, even though we know he probably wasn't what he should have been. But you get what I'm saying? Still took a special fighter to be able to do what he did in there. I don't know, man. That's tough, man. Hyped up trash is wild. Damn, bro. 3-belt champion, yo. 3-belt unified. Now, I mean, killing his body at the weight class. No, knowing that fight, the only thing he did, financially, yeah, he benefited there, but physically and from a career standpoint, that wasn't the best move to make. Taking that fight under them circumstances with them setbacks, and he still fell 1 belt shy of the ultimate goal, yo. Most people careers probably would have been over from the car accident, let alone a retina and then other little fender bender. Come on, man, you gotta salute that dude, yo, and then acknowledge that he ain't, man. I don't know, man. He's the epitome of his nickname for real, bro. I get it. All criticism is cool, but I think like that's a little bit different, bro. That dude is valid, man. Errol Spence is valid. Who's never been hit before. I'm telling you, and y'all probably don't really be buying dudes' fights. Everybody, man, don't talk about boxing. Yo, I'm telling you, for the event, I'm telling you, they just be killing the sport, yo. Black belt, what's good with the family? How you feeling? J.A. in the building. How you feeling, bro? You want that man to come to bring the ready? No way. Can I ignore all that he's done? No, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Niggas don't like Tank. It's niggas that got picked on in high school. I'm telling you, I'm convinced, bro. Telling you, they girls throw mandatory fight parties when Tank fight. They shut down. They changed all their plans. Everything stopped, and that's why dudes is mad. You know what I mean? Don't just stay mad though. Your girl watching Tank when he fight come this summer. If that's when he back. They watching him, whether it's Frank Martin or Frosty the damn Snowman. Your girl gonna be checking him out. Tank Night. That girl's named it Tank Night. I'm telling you. It was diminished other fight casuals fans don't use bot rap. Oh yeah, man. Sometimes it do. They do. That's why I like to build these fighters up. That's why they say stay humble. Facts. Spence stayed at 147 way too long for greatness. He's a Hall of Famer, yeah. I'm telling you, Mike White, facts, bro. He know it. That wasn't the best thing for him, but he know he was really trying to stand on business and deliver to the people what he said, and that's why I rock with him, bro. That's why I'm gonna continue to rock with EJ, man. Win, lose, or draw is deeper than the win. It's deeper than the wins and the losses, bro. Know what I mean, he just don't give you too many reasons not to root for him, bro. And he stand on business. And where his face should be at. Cowboys, whoo, dub, man. You know, I'm a Cowboy fan too. That'd be dope as hell right there. Springer, Texas boy. I don't think he from Texas. Forget where he say he from, but I don't think it's Texas. But that still would be dope though. Still would be dope. I just want to see it. I'm all about good fights, man. Everybody got an opinion, but I think we gotta embrace the product that we watching, man. I think these fighters better than what people give them credit for. You know what I'm saying? Indiana originally. Appreciate that. And I couldn't remember it. I know somewhere. Indiana. Appreciate you, Bolay. No, Frank's from Detroit. Is he? You would know. Probably met him before. You know, Frank. Detroit is it? Cowboy Stadium would be nice. Yeah, Texas would be dope, man. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, it would be, bro. That'd be lit, man. I mean, you know, people bring them out. People bring them out, man. Thought he's from Detroit, ain't no. Indiana. Yeah, because he got a Tay say from Detroit too. Okay. I ain't know. But salute to Detroit, salute to Indiana. You know what I mean? I don't know where the ball from, but salute to him. Salute to Texas too while we at it. And salute to my guy Tay. You know what I mean? But yeah, look, again, man, I want to be clear. Again, I ain't confirming it, but I had to build on this fight. I think it needs to be spoken on. It's a good one, man. And hopefully this is where they're going with it, because it'll just be one more good fight to add to the docket, right? You know what I mean? You got Benavidez going up. I think the implications of him winning his next fight at 75 is dope. He took his talents to light heavyweight. You know what I mean? That takes that Morrell fight off the table, definitely, at least for right now, for sure. But, you know, maybe he feel like he got bigger fish to fry. So I like Benavidez. I want to see how he look at 75 and see how his power transition up there. Casting on Pew's Bug is beat by Boots easily. You think so? I think, you know, listen, it's going to take, you're going to have to be special to beat Bug. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying that Boots ain't special, but I don't think it's going to be easy, though. I don't think nobody beat Bud easily. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to work for it, unless you catch him with something, you know what I mean, early or something like that. But I don't even think that's going to happen, right? I think you beat Bud, you're going to have to work for it. That's just me. That's my honest opinion of it. And Boots, I feel like athletically will be able to damn near mirror some of the things he do in there. So that's why that's an intriguing matchup. And it's the best fight to be made at 47. 10 Kiss Abdul versus Martin. I'll take it. I hope so, man. I hope so. Folks wait, right? Things drop Frank at 10. I was saying after 6, sometime after 6, man. Philly Bull in the building was good. Facts over Philly. DB, the future of boxing. Who that? David Benavidez. I like David Benavidez, bro. I like him. Man. I just didn't expect him to move up this fast, because he was saying something about having 2 or 3 fights left. But I know opportunity changes things. You get what I'm saying? And I guess, you know, for him, you know, what he's seen at Canelo wasn't probably going to give him the opportunity. And that's something else, man. That's something else I wanted to talk about, man, while we here, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. WBA needs to order up that fresh meat for Morrell. Something, right? Yo, man, Eddie Reynoso, man. Shoot the Mo Boxing, no problem. Because I had to borrow this post. I seen this. I was reading this too, man, somewhere. Man, Eddie Reynoso claims that none of these big promoters have ever offered no Benavidez. Like, he's never received the offer to fight Benavidez ever, nothing like that. Or Terence Crawford either, man. That's interesting. It's crazy. I think that's crazy. Detroit BC in the building was good, bro. Canelo, you couldn't go another whole year without fighting David Benavidez. Yeah, fight game, it looked like that's scrap, because Benavidez going up to 75. The fight vashed it. And then if that fight kind of puts him in line, what they say, to fight the winner of there you go. Better be even Beevil. This is crazy, man. I think Eddie is full shit. Eddie Reynoso, yeah, he say he never received offers from nobody that ever fight Benavidez, or he said for Terence Crawford, for that matter. Black belt, he said that's cap. Salute to my guy. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like by Frank from Detroit, Indiana. I don't even know. I know he had then his coach from Indiana. Then he have a coach from Indiana. I'm not even sure. Bud be the flat-footed EJ with no power. Bud ever fought that got better athleticism, speed, footwork than him. One thing Bud got is more experience, but he knows Boots is a dangerous fight for sure. Casanova, dangerous fight for sure. It's just not, Bud is not an easy fight in my opinion for nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like he'll make Boots work. I ain't saying Boots. I'm with you. I know what kind of threat. I feel like Boots is a real threat for him too. You know what I'm saying? I think he knows that too. He acknowledges it, but that's why he want that bag to, be right. Steven gets a unanimous decision or better against all 135 pounders. I mean, yeah, he's an outboxer for the most part. He gets knockouts here and there. Like, you know what I mean? Because he had a knockouts fight before last. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he's no stranger to knockouts, but he's just not no big puncher. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez deserves undisputed like heavyweight fight. Respect. Yeah, man. Now listen, I ain't mad at this. I just would love that Morrell fight, but I know I get it. He got other opportunities. Somebody said Callum. Benavidez deserves. Yeah, man. Benavidez. He said Frank getting stopped at 8. Spence introducing Frank at the press conference gonna be fire. That's dope. That's dope. I want to see it, man. I'm just looking for some positive energy out of boxing, man. Yeah, over here, we love boxing, bro. So if Frank and Tank is the fight, let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. EJ, announce your man, and let's get it, bro. Let's get it, bro. You did? Let's get it, man. They be on it. These fight posters be getting us in the mood to see fights, bro. Calvin Johnson knocked down Better Beeve. Yeah, he did, Tim. He did. Better Beeve been showing some vulnerability. The thing is like you better get him or he gonna get you. And the thing is, he's fighting Beevil. Beevil is gonna leave opportunities. Like he's not knocking him out. So that's the thing. Beevil gotta outbox this dude and damn near fight a perfect fight. Damn near. And that's gonna be tough to do. AJ in the building was good, bro. How you feeling? Detroit moved to Indiana. Okay. Y'all be on it. Salute to Detroit BC. I ain't know that. What's good, AJ? How you feeling, bro? I'll make sure y'all uppercut, punch, sock the like button. We just gonna cook for a little bit on this Good Friday. But yeah, man. Aside from this Tank and Frank, so Frank fought at 47. Did he early in his career? GM, salute, fam. Mike in the building was good, my guy. How you feeling, bro? Didn't text. Look, when Buffalo Benavidez, who was taller and had a similar reach to him. Could box and struggle. Boots is way better and can box and move, unlike the one-legged Benavidez. I get it. It's not. It's a good point, Casanova. Listen, Boots got stylistically, man. That's the fight to me. Like that matchup would be fun as hell to watch, Bud and Boots. But I wish we would get it, man. I think because Spence and Tank are cool. We're gonna stay out of the back and forth. No, I think he probably gonna stay out of it anyway, because he gonna just let Frank do him. But they definitely cool though. It's definitely love there, but I think it'll be, you know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna get too crazy between them two anyway. I think they'll talk their little stuff. I don't think it's gonna be nothing crazy though. Because Frank Martin's so damn quiet will punch his Tank. Not Frank got whip, hook, or uppercut. Man. Possibly a hook. Maybe a hook. Yeah, like it's for a fight. Salute to Jim doing that homework, man. Yeah, sometimes people don't be knowing these dudes do be fighting at higher weight. So, man, he should be all right in there, man. Frank loses, but he puts up a great fight. It will open the floodgates for him. It will be the measurement stick for a lot of fighters that want Tank. Yeah, that's a good point, bro. Did Bud burn all his bridges? Things are possible. I mean, I'm just, with the information that I've, digested through the years. When I think the consensus is that he's hard to work with. I think people said that. So from that angle alone, being difficult to work with, you could essentially burn bridges that way. You know what I mean? If that is in fact the case, you know what I'm saying? I think wins with the uppercut. His uppercut is nasty, man. Tank consistency fights the number 1 or 2 guy in the WBA, acting like it's a step up. I don't know, man. I think it's a step up for Frank more so than anything. I just think Tank is the bar when it comes to them two. So, you know what I mean? I think it's a step in the right direction, GM. I don't want to call it a step up, but it's a step in the right direction in terms of fighting and stylistically giving you that type of fighting a different look, right? And they can't no longer apply them same tired ass narratives, right? So you got to at least respect it from that standpoint. So that's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it from that standpoint. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good fight, man. Good fight. And again, I don't, rankings are what they are, right? I factor them in depending on situation, but I think when you just look at it, rankings aside and all that stuff, even A side and B side, when you just look at two fighters and skill and talent, that's what we got out of both of them. Even if you think one is superior to the other, that's cool, but definitely got two real talents in there that's going to be trying to win. I mean, Frank Martin is going to, he got a bag of his own, and, he's going to be forced to go in it with Tank, though. He's going to have to go in said bag, or he's going to be in trouble. It's going to be in trouble. He said, I think Matias brings some excitement to boxing. When lose or draw, yeah, he do. He do. He definitely do. Because he got a fan-friendly style. He got a fan-friendly style. And he the type of guy that don't lose fans when lose or draw, because he gonna leave it in the ring, so it's hard to knock him. I think Matias. Yeah, man. I think Matias. Oh, man. Speaking of Matias, man, salute the Dub. The Dub, didn't you just tell me something earlier about Matias? I had thought I mentioned a Tank for Leo at the Alamodome, but COVID restrictions. I want to see how many you can get in the AT&T Stadium with no restrictions, right? Right. It's funny because that clip I just played now, they going to that. Right, man. Bring them out, bring them folks out, man. Oh, that's what Dub. Salute to Dub. He said, I'll pay the 100 see Bud versus Boost. Me too. See, so what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, that's what you told me. Matias and Elvis in the works. Okay, man. Yay, man. And I was speaking about that. That's a good fight. I was saying that. Elvis was saying he'd fight. He said he'd fight. He named the names, man. So good, man. I hope that is in the works, because I would love to see that fight. I think that's a damn good fight, man. I think people sleeping on Elvis. He got power and
Mira, Teofimo, Matías, Ryan García, ¿quién más? Rolly Romero, toda esa gente.
You know what I'm saying? Matías, you know what I'm saying? Teofimo. He want to smoke with these dudes. I mean, Tim in the building was good, bro. I think it's a good fight, but to be honest, I'm gonna be surprised if we go all 12 rounds. I don't see Martin getting knocked out. Shit, I do. I do. I do. Shit. I seen some guys get some shots in on them that I know Tank could land and hurt them. I seen Romero Duno buzz him when they fought too. I mean, it's only a fight, it's boxing, so you're gonna get punched, but he recovered well and handled business, man. Won impressively, but I did see some vulnerability. I seen some people get to his chin. Seen people kind of, penetrate that defense, so to speak, just a bit. I think Tank got the IQ, the patience to set the trap, wait for the opportunity, whether he need to wait for it or create the opportunity. I think he could do both. That's just my opinion, but I get you. You know what I mean? I don't expect everybody to have to get knocked out, right? I don't have that kind of standard for Tank. I don't feel like he has to knock everybody out to win, right? I think he can outbox and win too. You know what I mean? I really do. But I just think his punches are very meaningful. Once he starts to open up and he's able to land with any consistency or regularity, it's usually like you on borrowed time after that. You get what I'm saying? Very rarely do you make it out of the fight. That's why the KO ratio is still sitting at over 90% with just under 30 fights. So, I mean, punching power is a God gift, but I think the thing that slept on the most is the IQ and just the overall boxing ability. You get what I'm saying? So I get it, man. It could potentially, guy has the potential to go 12. Frank Martin could box. He can handle himself. He is undefeated. All he knows how to win, right? Some would question if he's ready for this level. Now, I mean, do he have the experience necessary to handle with Tank Davis? If this is in fact the next fight, those questions gonna get answered. I mean, all people's opinions are fair. They're not unrealistic. Like, some people that think Frank gonna pull off an upset. I bet you money it's gonna be people that's betting Frank on the upset, whether they genuinely believe it or just hoping on it. Either way, they're gonna bet on it. So it's just what it is. I just think more fights like this need to be made, more guys like this, more matchups. And hopefully we can continue to get that. And I think this would be a good start, to his 2024, you know what I mean, with a fight like this. And again, anytime you got an opportunity to make some haters eat some crow, yeah, go ahead and do that. Make your bag, make your money, get a respectable win. You fighting inside the top 10, well inside the top 10. So I ain't trying to hear it. Ain't much to complain about. I think fight fans have gotten spoiled just complaining. You know what I'm saying? And if it was a bad fight, I'd be right here complaining right with y'all. But it's not. It's not a bad fight. I ain't saying y'all complaining, but I'll be complaining right with the people. And I'm not doing that. So this is a good fight. That's a good move. Frank bodywork is effective. Makes Tank box the decision win. Yeah, it shouldn't, know what I'm saying? Because you should know that he got some really good body work, Mike. He do. Frank Martin. Two-handed attack, too, when he start working. You know what I'm saying? Good technique, good feet. He got some underrated feet, Frank Martin do. So he working with some stuff, man. He working with a bag, man. He got a bag. He got a toolbox. You know what I'm saying? DJ in the corner throwing combos to show Frank how it's done. Yeah, I say DJ, good coach. That shit. DJ be getting to his act in that corner, bro. Fight is dope, man. Yeah, Creole, you feel me? It is. Let's go back and read the comment. What you talking about? Yeah, let Matias announce that he's going to fight Tank, and the Hanyites will be out in the force. Saying Matias is average. Who has he fought? He got lucky getting the title. Yeah, that's BS. That dude got that title. Well, he dangerous, man. Tank is levels above Frank Martin. He don't have enough tools for Tank. Frank getting planked. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay to say that too. I can't argue that, bro. Do think Tank is one of the special talents, but my only pushback for anybody that's saying this is a bad fight, like Frank ain't a real challenger. You know what I'm saying? He a real challenger. Frank Martin wobbles Tank. Could be. But yeah, well, you know how they do, bro. You just can't take credit from the man. Just give credit where it's due. He's a good fighter. JBT Network was good, family. Doghouse in the building. What's good, bro? What's good with it? Remember Coach Calvin said Tank was second guessing himself in the Barrows fight. Do you think he was second guessing himself against a character opponent like Frank Martin Shakur? No, and I think in terms of like, let me just putting it in perspective when you say like questioning himself, I think what Tank was dealing with was the uncomfortability he was feeling being at 140. He has some reservations about himself at that weight class and dealing with that big, tall, long ass 6 foot guy that Barrios was. So I think that was a honest response from Coach Calvin, but I think that's why they're able to be successful, because they're able to have a moment like that, right? Or have some moments in a fight where they're dealing with some things, trying to figure some stuff out, right? Where he's uncomfortable and he having to work through that. And, I think that only makes him better, but I think he's right at home, right at 135. I think those guys are, closer to his size and stature, right? Obviously nowhere near 6 feet and more closer to, they're at his weight class, his actual weight class. So I don't think he'll have the same kind of second guessing itself. But I said this before, though, Rude. I think that is potentially one of the ways to be able to beat Tank. If you're going to beat him, you got to make him second guess himself. Got to make him uncomfortable. You got to make him feel like, he can't figure it out or he's not going to figure it out, because it's hard to, like, if you ever paid attention to him, you look at his face through a fight, he's mentally tough as hell, man. And he always finds a way to weather the storm and get it done. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You get what I'm saying? But I do think that's, one of the keys of success is to beating a guy like that, because he's so assured of himself. He like Teddy Atlas says, he always finds the key to that door and figures it out. So you got to stop him from figuring it out. And while doing so, you got to be able to create that doubt and make him second guess himself. That's something I've always said. Got to make him second guess. If not, then I think it's going to be a tough night. You know what I mean? Bam agreed to fight Estrada. Yeah, man. That's what I say. I seen that too. I seen that. Bam Rodriguez. That's gonna be a tough fight for Estrada, man. I know he's getting up there, but that's a fight I would love to see, man. Now I was just reading about that. Bam, man. That's gonna be a tough fight. Tough fight for Estrada, but respect to him, man, because he for taking it. Oh, I hope he take it. You waiting on him to agree, so I hope he take it. Gertz, my guy, was good with it, bro. How you feeling? What's good, Yoker? Take over everybody. Take a dog, man. He is a beast. It's giving up that much reaching height. So 10 years set for people to try that, like to fight like Fundor. I'm telling you, that's tough to fight at a deficit like that. He said, "Shock the world, Frank. Frank A, shock the world, man." He damn sure gonna try, bro. He damn sure gonna try. He damn sure gonna try to shock the world. He ain't laying down, that's for sure. He ain't laying down, that's for sure. I can't wait for this fight since Tank don't fight. Yeah, slick back fighters. They're going to say, Tank about the show, they're going to say prospect, he wasn't good, Tank shouldn't have fought him, blah, 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 blah. You know how that go. The whole spiel. The whole spiel. You know how they do it. You know how they do it. Because we really don't really Tank against style like this. Hector Ryan, Barrios, Santa Cruz, Rolly, Flatfoot, stuck in the sand fighters. I mean, he started out, though. His first title was against a guy that didn't fit none of that bill. You know what I mean? Pedraza, he started out, that narrative was killed before it even started. You get what I'm saying? They just isolated a couple of his fights and guys that might fit that bill, and then they threw him in there. And I just don't know, what is it like? Why do people feel like guys that are flat foot at just some crazy ass disadvantage, like you can't win being a flat foot fighter? And if my memory, if my math is mathing, it's a specific guy that's fresh off fighting a flat-footed come-forward fighter that's about to fight another flat-footed come-forward fighter, and ain't nobody whining about that. So I just never been cool with that narrative. I just think it's weak. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, they all fighting in or around the same level of competition, with the exception of maybe one or two names, and that's always going to be the story until they change it. You know what I mean? But I think fighting guys like a Frank Martin kind of, that's a step in the right direction. Fighting those kind of guys that people feel like you won't fight, that's what you need to do. That's what you want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Frank's body is soft, probably making weight. Oh, that's Jay. My bad, John. I had a phone call. Has the fight been announced? If you talking about Tank and Frank, nah. I mean, I say it's crazy. It's like yeah and no. It's just maybe people really waiting for Tank to really, or the fighters, should I say, or one of the fighters. But you know, like I said, somebody sent me a post of Tank posting this. He posted it on his TikTok for what it's worth. So, I mean, I guess you could take that with a bit of a grain of salt, right? He got a lot of muscle mass for his size, for sure. He do, man. So, but we gonna see, man. Overall, it'll be a good fight, man. It'll be a good fight. I just hope that we get this one, man. Again, salute to both of them. These are the type of fights that need to get made. It's Friday, baby boy. Oh yeah, this Jay, man. Yeah, okay, man. I was going sure was gonna ask. All right, good. I got you. Now that's my good brother Jay. I ain't know that. Salute to my guy. And then so yeah, man. Let's hope that this is the fight. I know people feel like the confirmation is so. I get it. Maybe Tank will repost something else. Maybe Frank Martin will post it. But like I said, maybe his post to him saying taking it to the moon was him saying this Tank fight was next for him, right? I hope so. Like I've been saying, kill the narratives and it gives us a good fight. And that's all you want in boxing, right? Salute to both of them. I hope they give us this fight. And we'll see. What else? David Benavidez, like I said, I'm just running through this because I forget my baby boy got a basketball game today that I'm going to be heading to. So we're going to wrap up, though. But look, David Benavidez to 175 is not a bad move. It's not a bad move at all. I want to see it. I want to see what he could do against a Beav or a better Beav. I know a lot of people picking better Beav to stop Beav. If that's in fact what's going to happen, then I can see potentially Benavidez. Man, that fight would be good. Benavidez and better Beav would be crazy. You know what I mean? Canelo, like I said, people said he was fighting Jaime Munguia. We just gonna have to wait around and see, man. With these half-ass announcements, Edgar Chavez jersey in the building was good, my guy. Hector's not flat-footed. Nope. Don't mean you can't win. Yeah, that's why I never get alone losses to a flat-footed guy. Yeah, that's the truth. Salute to my guy Zenith. So as I was gonna say, Andy Cruz, man. Keyshawn Davis had a message for Eddie Hearn and Andy Cruz too, man. I wanted to get into that, but I'm gonna just summarize it, man. Eddie Hearn claims that Keyshawn Davis to get the floor wiped with him by Andy Cruz. Look, Andy Cruz is a hell of a fighter, man. I think he's gonna give Keyshawn a tough fight when they fight again, but that don't mean he can't win. And I would love to see them run it in the pros. And I think till then, Andy Cruz needs to just keep winning. And I think Keyshawn going to keep doing what he doing, keep winning. But I think until then, I think it's just talk, man. I don't think people are scared, but I just don't think Eddie Hearn, his plans are to throw Andy Cruz in there with Keyshawn Davis, at least not right now. Why would he want to right now instead of just keep getting them wins? Yeah, he's doing a lot better, Jay. Doing a lot better. You know what I mean? Went back to school today. You know what I mean? So hopefully he stays that way too. Let me get you right, Jay. I'll make sure y'all smash that like button. We almost hit that 100 like goal. Salute to the family. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Oh, I got you already. The JVT network. I got you locked in already. Okay. Hold on. Fight game. That's what I'm saying. It's Frank Cord. Then he gonna move up to 140 and wipe out Tia and Dev. Salute to my guy, fight game. Keyshawn on the type of timing. Yeah, I like Keyshawn. I like Keyshawn. He been talking that talk, man. He said he gonna send Andy Cruz back, send his ass back in the box. He said, man, let's run it in the pros, man. He said, yeah, you got them amateur wins, but he ain't impressed. He like them amateur wins ain't about nothing, B. Them amateur wins ain't hitting on nothing, B. You dig? So look, I would like to see the fight. I got a video, man. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna revisit that, man. I got a video clip from Keyshawn where he was talking about the situation, and you're gonna see. You're gonna have some fun with it because he deleted it, but I got it. I already got the little video where he was talking about it. But I think that's a fight down the line. I don't see it happening right now. I think Keyshawn had the opportunity. Yeah, he'll take it. And probably so with Andy Cruz, man. I think he's going to be a tough fight for most people, man. I think he could flat out box. I think the only obvious knock on Andy Cruz at this point is the puncher power. Peace to the queen, Aisha. Appreciate you. As always, queen. The only flat-footed fighter that can overcome flat-footed better be it better be with bearable gloves. Someone always trying to give you a hard time. Oh, to my guy, y'all better put some respect on Shakur. Shakur ain't no slouch. You already know. My boy will be back. He said June, so hope to see it, man. But again, man, hopefully it's Frank and Tank. That's the fight that we need. Again, Benavidez at 75 is a good look for him. That does take the Morrell fight, the Canelo Alvarez fight off the table. But it is what it is. But like I said, Eddie Reynoso said he was never, even offered up, a Benavidez fight at all from any of these big guys. And the same thing with Crawford. So that's interesting in and of itself. Some people feel like Benavidez ain't necessarily done everything necessary to get that fight as if he don't really want it. So I think that's a little crazy when you look at it like that. I think the last thing you could say is Benavidez don't want to fight. He definitely want to fight Canelo. You get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Enjoy the game. Yeah, man. Yes, sir, man. I almost forgot, man. Baby girl had to remind me at the last minute. Bouncing around being flashy. Flat-footed, yeah, man. That's why I say I just think it's a narrative being pushed. They call everybody flat-footed, but it's a certain somebody that's about to be on his second flat-footed come-forward fighter in a row. And if you're not complaining about that when he fight, shouldn't do it for the other guy. That's why I just say flat-foot come-forward guy don't mean you can't fight, don't mean you can't win. You get what I'm saying? I think that's just something to say, like something. Like he only fights this style of fighters. And then you could tell that narrative is not enough because now he's fighting somebody that's the opposite of that, the mirror opposite, and they're still complaining. Like, you really can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make it up. I swear you can't. You can't make it up. Shit, Pitbull not even flat-footed for real. Nah, Pitbull be bouncing around a little bit, man. A little bobbing, weaving, a little Mike Tyson-ness with that dome piece. Got that muscle, Pitbull got that muscle head. Andy Garcia flat-footed champ. Yeah, for sure. They just spitting a bunch of generic guys. I'm telling you, they just call everybody flat-footed Mexican. They call Frank Martin. Nah, he's a bum. Frank Martin's a bum. No, I mean, I'd be like, man, y'all terrible, yo. Frank Martin, a damn good fighter, and I think he's going to put up a good fight against Tank, man. You know what I mean? For as long as it lasts. More power to him. It's a competitive matchup, bro. And boxing need those kind of fights. You dig? I'm not here. We don't be here to complain over here. We like to big up boxing, man. Boxing is winning and winning. That's a good way to start 2024 off with a good challenge. Frank Martin is a real challenge here, a real fighter for any of them people he get in the ring with, bro. And like I said before, people's expectations of Tank Davis is just on another level at this point. I know it. Thurman flat-footed. Mexican, you flat-footed. That's what people say, right? Right. Barrios got better footwork than Regis because he Mexican. He called flat-footed and his jab better. Facts. You a fool if you think Barrios flat-footed. That's like saying you don't even watch him. Just tell me you don't even watch him, bro. Barrios know how to use the ring to get on his toes and everything, bro. People really don't be watching. That's crazy. They just be saying anything. They be saying anything, bro. People be saying anything. Hey, that's crazy. Barrios flat-footed. Barrios can move out there, B. Barrios got movement, B. Is it true that Tank tried to go after Conor Benn at 147? Nah, I think he just played. He was playing with Conor Benn, JJ. He wasn't serious about fighting that dude because what weight was he gonna go to? 47? He was never going to 47 to fight no damn Conor Benn. I legit think he just played with him. I ain't even lying to you when I say that. I think he just played with Conor Benn. He ain't had no intent on fighting him, is what I'm saying. And Conor Ben had to find that out the hard way. His name ain't even cleared all the way. You think Tank was gonna waste his time fighting a dude name who ain't all the way even clear? His name ain't even good where he from. You think Tank was really gonna fight that dude? 2 more appreciations. Let's hit that hundo, y'all. We almost at it, man. Let's hit that hundo. Let's hit it. Smash that like button, sub to the channel. Make sure if you don't got your notifications on, they are on. Salute to my family, man. Yeah, no. Keyshawn Davis, man. I got this little video clip. He bringing smoke. He said Pitbull if he can be considered flat, but he fast as hell. I'm telling you, he is. He can move in there. They just be trying to knock him, man. Trying to keep a good brother down, man. Brother Noomsy. Trying to keep a good brother down, yo. Smash the like button. Yes, sir. Smash it. You know the like button chinny around his parts. I don't need one little good old tap. Little love tap. Floyd still talking about he the face of boxing. He funny as hell. Floyd, wow. Can we describe Flatfoot? Yeah, right. That's too much work, 12, man. You asking people to think. You know people don't like to think when it comes to boxing. They just say stuff, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he used head movement for sure, man. But look, man, baby girls outside, man, about to head on over to this game. If you did not hit the like button, if you did not sub to the channel, if your notifications is not on, how my good brother J Hardcore be saying, govern yourselves accordingly. Smash the like button and all that good stuff. Salute to everybody in the super chat. Much love and appreciation to the family. 101, appreciate you, Tim. And salute to everybody that pulled up. We at it again tomorrow, man. I ain't taking tomorrow off. We're gonna be back. We're gonna build on some more boxing. We're gonna I still got this Keyshawn video. We're gonna talk about. I seen him in my stories too, liking my stories. I see you, Keyshawn. Don't worry, we're gonna get you your just due. We're gonna get him over here. But with that, we up out of here, man. Salute to the family, man. About to head to baby boy game. Much love and appreciation to everybody, man. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.